Hello and welcome to a very special episode 50 of the Custom Club with Walkley Wanderers. We're not going to start the season yet. We're going to be looking at past players, past league winners, which players have Walkley as their favourite club, and the best players in the world right now to give you guys much more of a sense of what's going on in my save. But first, a little warning for everybody who's made a club, like myself. If you're removing leagues, there's going to be trouble. Because we survived the Premier League, I decided to remove League 1, League 2, the Conference and the Conference North, and all of a sudden I was bombarded with crap players and I was moved down to assistant manager and couldn't get my place back as manager. So I had to reload the save, and that cost me about an hour and a half's game time. It was a very strange thing, I don't know why it happened, but there you go, that is a warning to you guys. So, let's get on with this massive episode. And it's going to be quite chilled out, I feel. I'm not going to be worried about making mistakes. It's just going to show you guys how vast this save is and how wonderful this save is. First things first, we're going to go to Real Madrid. Because there's a player there that's been sold to Real Madrid, and I was so close to buying. It just wasn't funny. Brendan Rodgers is the manager of Real Madrid, which is something in itself. Oh, the man that was Luis Grillo. God damn. The only problem, the only stumbling block I had was the wages. And he goes to Real Madrid for £27.5 million. He would have been superb as a defensive midfielder. There's been a lot of transfers, so I wanted a defensive midfielder. I'm saying that. Actually, I might as well go through the transfers because they're basically all done. It's nearly the start. Well, it is the start of the season, basically. I've got Stoke City first game, but that will be next episode. So, transfer. So, let's start with the one that's coming in. Well, you won't see next episode, I think, because Lauro is waiting for a work permit. This guy is going to be my Pele. Reports saying he will be a world-class striker in the future, potential to be a world-class striker in the future. We got him for something like, £10.5 million, which is nothing, is it? It's a drop in the ocean for someone of that potential. But there's more bigger drops in the ocean, should we say. There's a lot bigger money being splashed around, especially on one person called Mike Welsh. You might remember this guy. He's now our captain at £31 million. 31. But look at the reports. I mean, look, potential ability. His current ability is only 2.5 star, and he's that. I mean, that is decent. That wheel is decent. Heading, marking, tackling, very good. But his report says he could grow so much more. The most amazing thing is that our best player right now is Chris Franklin in centre back, so he'll be playing, it's great. It's great to see him grow so well. We've got Alberto Castro now. He's going to be training as a right back. Oh, it's madness, madness. So let's have a look. Outwards, Julian Barker's gone to Bury. Jerkio has gone to QPR. Rob Reed went to Cardiff on a free. Lorenzo Pizzapia went to West Ham for nearly 15 million. Really disappointing that we lost this guy, but he was making some noise, and I was like, right, okay, get out of my club. I think the most disappointing one is Patrick Cobb going to Bournemouth, but looking at his age, looking at the valuation of the player, that could rise to 18 something million, and I don't know why his estimated value's gone up. To be honest, I don't think he can grow that much further. So, I mean, he's great. It's fantastic that he's got England caps. He was our first ever player to get England caps, and I'm really proud of that. And he was our captain when he did it. And that's the right price. That's the right price to sell someone of that quality. Trevor Bell. Yeah, went to free. went to Bury for a free. Bury are now in the Premier League. So we might be playing some of them players. Obviously, they're trying to build a team that can, survive. Oh, who's this? Oh, really crap player. Yeah, they're trying to build a team that can survive the Premier League. And, with Trevor Bell and Julian Barker, they're better. Are they possibly able to survive? Maybe not. Hector Tornos, you'll remember him. I brought him in from Villarreal, and now I sold him for more than double his price in one season, which isn't bad at all. Jay Doherty, and obviously Hector Tornos is the reason why we needed a defensive midfielder. This is a disappointing one. Gabriel Chirina, he got sold for quite a small amount of money. I think just 100,000 more than what I actually brought him for, yeah. It's one of them things. Ashley Price, $500,000 to Bury. That is a steal for them. I think that is a decent price for someone of Ashley Price's qualities. That he might even give him like 10 assists in the first season in the Premier League. James Gibbs has gone to Luton finally. The transfer saga that was free James Gibbs, that's finally gone. Jake Softly, the Irish lad who we had a lot of hopes for, he's not really lived up to potential, so he's moved on to Brighton. I think we've made a bit of money on him though. No, we haven't made a bit of money on him. We've lost a bit of money. João Celestron has gone to Newcastle for £6.5 million. I didn't want to sell him at first, but realising that his valuation was £6.5 million and we didn't even get him for $1 million, I was like, yeah, I think we need to move him on. And then, lads, what a name, okay? He's actually come into the club, but so what? This is a loan player. Corinthians have got him on loan, and his name is Biro. I mean, wow. Biro. It's so brilliant. Mark O'Connor, he was a troublesome young player. And I tell you what, the wrong thing to do when you're on a month-to-month contract is go out drinking and missing a training session. Because I saw that and I was like, right, you're getting released. That is a bad thing. Don't ever do that. People who are in a club right now, don't do that. George Williams has gone to Sochaux in France for a free transfer. Ross Murray's gone out on loan to Dundee United. I think with a name called Ross Murray, that is very Scottish, but he's actually English. Paul Lee, defender, he's moved on. And John Mills, the classy player that is John Mills, he's moved on to Hull. We are going to be writing down all the legends and the icons of the club as well. Try and populate that list. Do you want to see the kits? I want to see the kits. There you go. That fucking home kit is disgusting. It is disgraceful. The away and the third are quite nice. And I especially like the away one. The third, meh. The home is a disgrace. It's so bright, and that's why you can see that the writing's all changed at the top. Anyway, that's not what I want to show you. Okay, so you can see Legends icons, favoured personnel haven't really changed since League 2, maybe. So, because we are having this really chilled out episode, I think I might write down all the players that should be icons, should be favoured personnel. I think John Mills should be moved up to icons. Michael Bell, sorry. I keep on saying Michael Ball. I mean, Michael Ball. I don't even like the guy. I know he's like a fucking actor or I just know him because of Bo Selector. Right. So yeah, Michael Bell into icons. John Mills into icons. Olandini can stay in favoured personnel because he wasn't really our player, wasn't he? Legends, we've got Kane, Coke, Nick Thacker. Icon, we've only got one icon, and that's Tom Youngs, who did the bicycle kick in the last day of the season. I think got us promoted one season. Let's go back to the transfer history. So I'm thinking, let me write this down. Thinking John Mills. Apologies, that's always going to happen when I record. John Mills is an icon. And I can't even remember what the other guy was. I'll find out. I think Patrick Cobb should be a favoured. Just put fav. Yeah. The bloody squeaky chairs, man. Right. Let's have a look at the players that I brought in for an astronomical amount. They gave me £70 million, and for God's sake, I did fucking spend £70 million. Oh, what to start? Right. You guys will know this. Alejandro Duran, 6'8". Yes. He's the replacement for Pisapia, even though I don't think he's going to be as good. But aerially, he's going to be a ridiculous threat. I'm going to play him as a... My tactic right now is a complete forward and an advanced forward, but maybe I change it to a target man now that we've got someone at 6'8". And he's not bad speed-wise, you know, he's still got a bit of speed. Right. With the money, I spent it on youth players. Some of these will be decent in the future, some of these will be terrible. And it'll be a waste of money. So, Stephen Wilson, 17 years old, from Scotland. He's a striker. Ron Linus. He is a centre-back where he can play all around the defence, actually. He's quite versatile in that aspect. He was bought from Southampton for £12 million. And then Farhan Mercy was shown on the last episode. What a purchase this is, at £4.2 million. He's been at Metz all his time. And, wow. I'm presuming he was unhappy at Metz. I have no idea. £4.2 million for a player of that is very cheap. And now on to what the best English talent so far as teenagers goes. £20 million on Matthew. Oh, sorry, Welsh. I apologise. I've got a variety of British players, so I've got Scottish, Welsh, and English. Matthew Jones, attacking midfielder from Everton. The price is astronomical. I'm not going to lie. It's a massive price. But his report is decent. So, we're keeping that. Danny Agomba from Manchester City. Yeah, another good report on this guy. £15.25 million potential. Oh, I was just looking for them potential. 4-star and then the blacked out 5th star. Stanislas Macchiadi, centre mid from Aston Villa. How cheap? That's like Chris Franklin version 2.0. Yeah, he's not going to be a bad centre mid at all, is he? He's already possessing the qualities of probably championships. I think he could play in the championship right now. Let's have a look. Oh no, League 2. That's surprising. I thought it would be definitely championship. Duran we've seen. Biro. I mean, we've seen him, but there you go. And I've done it again, lads. You guys said Agnew was 5'8", so I went back and frantically bought myself another goalkeeper, and I didn't look at the height again. This guy's 5'11", decent goalkeeper, but he's only 5'11". So I screwed up there, and I apologise. Joshua on a free. I think we've seen this guy before. Ludovic Del Porte from Manchester United. Don't know why they sold him. Probably unhappy. There you go. Got him on a cheap fee. And then Mike Welsh, £31 million. We are holding out so much hope for this guy. It's not bad to say that Chelsea wanted like 103 million for him when we first got him. And then Luis Dodge, you might remember this guy. We got him on loan a few years ago. He's grown since then. He's grown mentally, aerially, and technically. On quite a bit a wage per week, but and his mental stats are ridiculous. Good, it's good. That's a good signing, I think. I think. Right. Yeah. That also, we were fighting off Southampton. Southampton went into a bid. I had him shortlisted. Southampton came in with a bid of like 10 million plus added clauses that made it 15 million. And I was just like, well, I've got 15 million in the bank. I might as well just put 15 million in, blow Southampton out of the water, and buy this guy outright. It's fair comment. It's a good player. So let's go back through history and see what the hell. Oh yes, right. Wow, guys. So I've got 4 players that were recommended that I look at the. Oh no, sorry, 5 because Sebastião is one of them. So yes, let's get straight into it. I think all of these have retired. Harry Andrews is at Frickley. Sebastião retired. He loan. Why did we bring him back? That's a thought. Why did we bring him back? At 2018 to 2019, he had no appearances. That's strange. Anyway, he retired. I don't think we actually brought him back. I think that's a weird thing. Walkley, 88 appearances, 47 goals. This guy has to be put in. Let's put Sebastião. I wonder if you can actually do it to retired players. I presume it'd be about an icon status for all the goals that he scored really early on in this series. Manny Panther. Oh, he's had a long history, but then he retired as a player at age 34. Luke Greaves, meh. I think he was a striker, wasn't he? Oh no, defender. Alright. Ryan Doble. He was a striker. I remember that guy. 43 appearances, 21 goals. Not bad. Luke Watson. Still playing. At 29 years old. He plays for Rochdale. Jack Williams. Yes, lad. And he retired as a player. He went on to North Ferriby, Ashton United, and then retired at 27. That's a shame. Kane Cork retired at 24 after a massive spell with Walkley. He's already a legend at this club, so we can't really change that. Matteo Capitani, he's playing at Whitby. Joseph Hulme, he's playing at Barrow. So there are a few players that are still around and playing. Callum Bennett went to Curzon Ashton. Scored 7 goals there. Didn't score a single one for us. Darren McKnight. Yep, same with Darren McKnight. 15 appearances for us, no goals. But then at Guiseley, he scored 7. But then again, so many more appearances. Oh, Comedy Shorts Gamer. What are you doing at Stockport, mate? Elliot, whoa, this is a new one. Elliot Newby is so retired that we can't even look at his history. No, can we do Colonel Platt? Jamie Wooten retired as a player at age 28. He went on to have a spell at Alfreton, Harrogate, Nantwich and Redditch. Should we do that side or should we just go players in? There's not a lot that I can really click. Damien Latty. Wow. He's now a fitness coach. I've just dropped that. I was this is cheating. I know this is cheating, but I thought everybody who retired as a player, you know, all the regens, they retired as players and went into coaches. I was thinking we actually make them into decent coaches and then put them into our setup. It's whatever you guys want, really. If you think that's a nice little touch, then I'm gonna put this pen on the table. So if you think that's a nice touch, then tell me, and I'll swoop in for Damien Latty straight away. So I think it was the second year in the Conference North, we bought Luke Dobby. He went from Wigan to us. FC United, Southport, Chorley had him, and he retired as a player at age 28. Oh, Campion. Yes, lad. He had so much potential and only scored twice. Sam Tatum didn't score for us, but then scored for Harrogate and North Ferriby. Typical. Reese Wedderborn. He's still playing at Southport. Very nice. And he's still scoring goals. That's nice to see. Lyndon Mechel from England. Got a bit of scouting knowledge in Jamaica. He is a scout. It's interesting. He's had a long and illustrious career. Now he's just a scout. Fine. I don't know why you're a scout. 20 attacking, and you're a scout. Madness. Anyway, what I've said about the regens of the club that retire, they come back as scout. I'm not talking about real players. If they retire and go to be scouts, coaches, managers, I'm not going to bring them back. Just regens if you like that idea. Shane Byrne retired as a player at 29 years old. Went to Northampton. Only had one appearance at Northampton, FC United of Manchester, Maidstone, Brackley, and then retired. Ryan McConnell is a free agent. He's still alive and kicking, basically. He had spells at Crawley, Mansfield and Barrow. And then Rob Lainton, goalkeeper at Gloucester. History shows that he went to Yeovil on a free and then Gloucester on a free. So, literally, this kid has gone through all them teams and his price has been 0. Not a single transfer fee, which is very strange, very interesting. Alan Cardwell retired as a player at 23. I'm trying to find players that we haven't seen yet. Billy Hopkins went to Wimbledon. It's an interesting one. Very long career here. Fleetwood got him, Hartlepool on loan, Mansfield, Newport, Wimbledon. That's a quite vast history there. Excuse me, I'm just going to have to get a drink here. Mark Hitchin, I think it was a goalkeeper. And put the goalkeeper there. So he's playing for Doncaster now. And I actually played a decent amount for Doncaster as well last season. That's nice to see. So there you go. Mark Hitchin playing in League 2. The goalkeeper that we had. Let's just go back to the first season. Yeah, there's no actual players that we've missed out there. Shane Middleton went to Rochdale. I don't think he played a single game for us, honestly. No. So, season 2016 to 2017. Let's go all the way through these players. Kane Woolery, Altrincham. Actually, let's have a look at his history. Like I said, this episode is going to be massively long. So, Bolton and then Walkley snapped him up. Aldershot, Fylde, and then Altringham's had him for 5 seasons. Kevin Stewart, he's now at Macclesfield. Went to Barrow, Bristol Rovers, Macclesfield. So he's been dabbling with the Football League. That's nice. Sam Dryden, Hamilton. Hamilton Academical in the Scottish Premiership. That's fine. That's pretty decent. He'll see Ross Murray. He will see Ross Murray this year, who's also playing in the Scottish Premier League. Terry Gunnell retired at 31 years old. Went to Bolton, then Hednesford. Where are we? Kristen Scott Thomas. He's playing for AFC Fylde. He went to Macclesfield on a free and then Fylde snapped him up. Jake Beasley, yeah. AFC Wimbledon. Oh, no, it's not AFC Wimbledon, it's Chesterfield. We had him on loan. And then he went back to Chesterfield, only played 2 games, then went to Eastleigh, and then Harry got on a free. Harry Charsley. These are just players that I didn't really regularly play now. York, Halifax, Scunthorpe, Torquay, meh. Dan Fletcher. There's not been a single player that I thought, you know what, he needs to be a favourite personnel of the club. He's gone to Chester. He just went to Chester and he stayed there. Ashley Hemmings is a scout. Yet again, why are you a scout? Judging player ability 1, judging player potential 1. You're not a scout, mate. That's it. You're not a scout. Jack Doyle is a left back on the Chester under-21s, and I can understand why they're in the under-21s now, because they've just got promoted to League 1. Blaine Hudson, yeah, look at that blonde hair. So he retired as a player at 30, Accrington Stevenage, Sutton United Stevenage. Then there's, Jonathan Legia. We can't even click on him. Yeah, there's going to be some that just are so bad that we can't click on. But, yeah, Legia was annoying. He was a Belgian I think he was actually international. And, yeah. Oh, he was under 21 capped, I think. And he got injured. And he never lived up to expectations. And Kane Cork was still there, just bombing in, putting the assist there. And then we're just like, he was so much better. So much better than Legia. Modu Cham went to Northampton, Chester, Baintree, and then back out off loan at Northampton, then retired at the age of just 24. Luke Woodland, he's United Arab Emirates. I remember this guy. Free agent, still a free agent. I think he's staying around because he might be in the United Arab Emirates national team. Honestly. Jamie Wooten, I think we've already covered. A lot of players that I can't click on. Joseph Hulme, yeah. Danny Francis, This is one that we haven't clicked on yet. Didn't play a single game for us, but went on to play for Bradford, Park Avenue, then Curzon Ashton, Exeter, Peterborough, Doncaster, Yeovil for 1 game, and he conceded twice in the 1 game. And then Crawley Town have him right now. Alan Hopcutt. I remember him slightly. We played him 6 times in the Vanarama North. 2nd season. I'm thinking what? But yeah, there's 2 loans there. Danny Carroll. Yes, right, okay. Let's get this sorted because Danny Carroll should be on this. Danny Carroll. I'm thinking he came in. He came and had a loan with us. We got him on loan 3 times. Wow, I didn't realise that. I thought we only had him on loan a couple of times, but there you go. 3 times we had him on loan. I think that's enough to make him a favoured. A fav. I think we've gone through them all. Jamie Ling with his tash. How can we not forget Jamie Ling and his 20 appearances? Enough to warrant favoured personnel? Maybe just liked? Nah. There you go, he's at Coventry. I don't actually think he had a tash when we actually were back down in them days, because we only had the normal hair pack. I've now got an extended hair pack, so he's got a tash. Basically, he went on Alfreton, Tamworth, Telford, Wickham, Coventry. We can just say that he's had a second life as a porn star, maybe. That'd be interesting. Is there anybody that I haven't clicked on? Danny Francis, I have. Joseph Holm, Comedy Schultz Gamer. Yeah. Done. Yeah, that's everybody done in season 2016 to 2017. Now you'll realise that it's going to take forever, because I've already been recording this segment for 30 odd minutes. Oh yes. So this is going to take forever. Sit back, get a cuppa. I'm going to continue. Daniel Lincoln, I can't even remember him. Goalkeeper. Played 35 times, conceding 36, so he did play in the Sky Bet League 2. He's now up to the Championship, but he's under 21s, so I think he's a backup. Dan Fletcher, Mansfield. I think we've already talked about Dan Fletcher. I think we're going round in circles. Callum Gribben. There you are. What a player he was. Actually, this guy, Callum Gribben, this is enough to give you special privileges. I'll just give you liked. So liked is the lowest of the 3 levels. Is liked, favourite. Oh, sorry. No, hang on. There's favourite. No, whoa. I don't know. So that's fave. We'll change Danny Carroll to icon. So there's 3 levels: favourite, icon, and then the top one is legend or whatever it is. Brooklyn Beckham. Someone wanted to see him. There you go. He's at Rotherham, and I think he's been at Rotherham. Yeah, he's been at Rotherham for quite some time. We actually played in one game. I keep on dropping the goddamn pen. We can't keep on. We played him in one game, but I think we beat Rotherham that match. So he went to Yeovil on loan from us. I think. Oh no, he was still at Arsenal. He was still at Arsenal for ages. So he went to Yeovil after us, and then Barnet on loan, and then he was bought by Rotherham for £125,000, which is quite a hefty fee if you look at his stats. But there you go. They must have. I think. Does Brooklyn Beckham warrant fav? He was at us for 2 seasons. I think he might do, simply because of his very famous dad. People will be like, "Oh, do you remember when Brooklyn Beckham were playing for us?" I think he'd become quite a character, what do you call it? I can't remember the phrase, but I'll just put Beckham down here and put fav. Harris Julich. Oh my word! How long ago was that? There you go. But we still got him. We now got him properly, and he's grown into some phenomenal player, hasn't he? I've dropped the pen again. That's going to be the comedy show of the whole... you know what? I've dropped it so much that I can't actually find it. Oh, and I need a poo. I know you didn't want to know that, but still. Joe Kenton went to Shrewsbury, Portsmouth, Rotherham, Chesterfield, Rotherham. Okay. Cole Kopekawa. Wow. Okay, he's gone to Wigan. Peterborough bought him. And Wigan bought him for just a little bit more. It's quite nice. The Margarita Pizza. There we go. He's playing at Wycombe now. 34 years old, so his stats are decreasing. Luton Town, Wycombe. You can tell that his stats have decreased. Tom Young's icon of the club. Bicycle kick. Plays for Stamford now. Played for Stamford all this time. Wow. It's interesting. Gary Nowell. Oh, he's the manager of Guiseley. Wow, okay. 15th in the Van. Wow, we need to follow Guiseley's progression then. Well done, Gary Nowell. Landing a manager's job. I think he'll be the only manager of the whole goddamn series. That's quite decent. Reece Hans is retired at 29. Went to Blackpool. Didn't really do much. Ben White, centre back. Oh wow, he's had a long career. Mansfield, Cheltenham, Gateshead, Brighton, Peterborough, Stamford, Bolton. He's played a lot. Actually, what are Bolton doing? Are Bolton in League 2? Wow, Bolton are at League 2. Paul Ince is not doing a great job there, is he? Oh dear. Joe Williams. Oh, he's grown into a fine centre mid. He's playing at Huddersfield. And surely he is good enough for... Oh, don't have a scout report on him, obviously, but surely he's good enough for the Championship. He is playing first team for Huddersfield. So that's quite a nice story. Went to Brighton, and then Huddersfield snapped him up for, what, $750,000. Not bad. And I am just going to pause this video now. I'll just edit it later on, because I need to go to the toilet. Alright, I'm back. Let's sit back down. And look at the players that left the club in the season 2017 to 2018. So Sam Tatum. Do we actually have a look at this guy? So he went from Man City to us. Played 51 times. Harrogate and North Ferriby. Shane Bird, Harry Andrews. Them two have already been sorted. Alan Coulson. Oh, now this is a player. Okay, oh, now this is not a player because we only played him 5 times. Maybe it was one of our star players. Excuse me. Maybe it was one of our future players. Our one that could potentially be a very good player for us. But instead, we sold him on for £155,000, and that's the amount of money that he's accumulated all the way through his career. Actually, no one else is putting a transfer fee. But Alan Coulson's quite a remember. I remember him. I remember him a lot. Where are we? Coulson, Ling, Sebastian went to Fylde, Hopcutt, Ling, Woolery. Yeah, we've seen him. Danny Francis, seen him. Alex Lawson, haven't seen him. Don't think we played him. Did we play him? No. No chance of seeing that. He went to MK Dons for £25,000. What a disastrous purchase that was from the MK Dons. Just click where are they now? There you go. Could do that as well, but they've all retired. Nah, I like doing it manually. So that's everybody from season 2017 to 2018. Oh yes, now we're getting into the big players. Niall Ennis, he's now playing at Barnsley. Played 22 times, scoring 10 goals for us. Mitchell Stevens. Oh, yes. He's playing for Stevenage in the Sky Bet League 1. Had 3 seasons in League 2. We played him in the Championship, which was interesting, but now he's dropped down to Halifax Stevenage. Michael Bell. We don't really need to show the history of this guy because he's ours, and it's been well documented what history's had because we've been tracking him all the way through. Anton Waldron. Now this guy is decent. So decent, in fact, that I think he might be a favoured personnel. Think he might just fit the bill. And we sold him for 6 million as well. Anton Waldron. Fav. So well done to him. He's been placed into the Hall of Fame. There you go. So he went from Manchester United to Leeds, which is not a great move, but via Walkley, which softens the blow a little bit. He's actually turned into quite a decent defender. Not as good as the players that we've already got. It's probably like the nearest that I've got is John Mills, like the closest comparison. But then we've also sold John Mills. Cameron Humphreys has gone to Northampton, and he's been at Northampton since we got rid of him. Philip Edmondson Rouse. This is one of the terrible stories, really. We got him on a free. Everything was hunky-dory. In the Championship, I think, I was just thinking, yes, we're going to play this guy. And it just never happened. And at Newcastle, he got a terrible injury. And that's really stopped him from growing. 24 years old, we're better than that now. And we got Biagiotti. Sounds Welsh. Danny Carroll there again. That's on loan. Ralston Thomas. Oh, he's playing for Crewe now. Crewe Alexandra. Mick Walker. How can we not forget about Mick Walker? He's playing for Crystal Palace. Played 11 times in the Championship. I think he's a favourite. Mick Walker. 5. Yeah, we kind of grew it, and you know what? That was one of the better growth stories, to be fair, because we got him. Well, he had a bit of potential, and then we grew him, and actually became a really decent player. And did we sell him on? Yeah, of course we sold him on. Only for a bit, we only sold him on for a bit. Crystal Palace. I mean, Bury must be laughing. Bury, they've got into the Premier League. In League 1, they got Mick Walker and sold him off for 4.1 million. They've had a really good growth, have Bury. Wow. Claudio Sperandio. I remember this guy. I thought he was going to be a decent left back. In fact, he went on a free to Exeter, Wickham, Gateshead. His career has took a downwards turn. Most of these careers have took a downwards turn, to be honest, including James Gibb, who now plays for Luton. Adam King, midfielder for Hamilton Academical. So he is playing with the right back, and I can't remember his name. Yeah, so Adam King and let's have a look. And Sam Dryden, that's it. Adam King and Sam Dryden are playing together at Hamilton Academical. He too will be seeing Ross Murray in the future. Joe Kenton, he's playing for Rotherham. I think we've already seen that. Josh Lillis playing for Southend United, and he's played there 4 seasons. He's had a massive career. Look at that. Wow. Jim McDonough. Can't remember him, honestly. And that's the reason why I can't remember him, because he never played for us. Over on this side, seen Margarita Pizza, Gary Knowles, manager, Ashley Hemming, scout, yes. Sebastião, Woodland, McConnell, Watson, Cork, Doyle, that guy, KP, the actress. Have we seen Charsley? Yes, we have. He's a free agent. Jamie Ling, Woolery, Hopcook, Gibbs, Joe Williams. We've seen James Gibbs. Thomas. This is the time that we were actually bringing in really good players. Like, decent young players. So this is a new one. Richie Farley. Never played for us, but he's gone on to play. But he got bought from Middlesbrough. And Tranmere, Stockport, Scunthorpe all on loan. He's not really had a great career. Middlesbrough got relegated from the the Premier League last season, and that means that, oh, for fuck's sake, and that means that Jonathan Skinner went with them. I think, anyway, Jonathan Skinner might have moved now. Who knows? Jonathan Skinner is another one that I'm going to put down on this list. And he's there, so it's not going to be that far off. Sam Bennett. Yes. I don't even think Sam Bennett should be favourite. I think Sam Bennett should be an icon of the club. And if you can hear the phone in the background, I apologise. Because the assist they made in the Championship was unbelievable. So he went to Boca Juniors, had 2 seasons of the Boca Juniors, really probably enjoyed Argentina, and then come back to Stoke. And Stoke got him for a little bit knocked off him. So we'll see Sam Bennett this year. I hate everything. You know what? It's me just twiddling around with pens and that. It's one of my pet. I love it, but I hate it at the same time, especially when they drop on the floor. Oh, right. So, yeah. When he played for us, assist-wise, in the last season that he played for us, 13 in 25, is pretty damn good. Lewis Dodd. There you go. I was just talking about Lewis Dodd. And that's his history. So he played for us for 2 seasons. Only his 3rd and 4th in the professional game, then went to Manchester United again, Reading, United, Huddersfield, Wolves, and then finally got sold for £15 million. Darren Shenton, the legend that is Darren Shenton, the one that we actually got on loan, and then because we were in the same league as Hull, they then pulled out of the loan deal and Darren Shenton went back to Hull. Wolves. My bad, Wolves. He's actually gone to Hull now at 4.7 million. Not a bad purchase. I've got to be honest. Jonas Lawson. Oh, what happened to you, man? I had good hopes for this kid, and look at that. Look at that. That's just terrible. Glad that we've got him out on a free. Oh, did we actually? Did they pay for him? Oh my word, they did actually pay money for that guy. Wow, I feel bad for you, Burnley. Ashley Price, we've just talked about, he's moved to Bury. So he'll be playing in the Premier League, which is quite nice to see. Nicholas Rankin, not really progressed that much at Northampton. Nah. Only got rid of him a few years ago. Rob Reed, we've talked about, just gone to Cardiff. He hasn't grown as we expected. Gary Dennison, no, he's terrible. Absolutely terrible. We got him on a free. That's fine. We got him on a free. George Taylor, I wish we still had him. This is so annoying. This is one of the sales that I didn't really want to make, but it looks like he hasn't grown in 2 seasons. Great beard. Michael Smith can't touch. John Mills, free transfer. Got him as a free transfer from Colchester. Madness. Stuart Taylor, just meh. Let's have a look at that. This is so we got him as a free from Manchester United. Yes, from Manchester United. Played in the Championship, grew tremendously well. Grew so well. Jonathan Skinner still plays for Middlesbrough, got a decent pounds per week. Look at that, £53,000. So that's Jonathan Skinner. I'm thinking because of the time that he had with us, I think we're only 1 or 2 seed. Yeah, 2 seed. I think that's just only a fav. Alright, I've picked up the pen again and I'm now going to put it down on the table so I don't touch it. Ryan Green! He's playing for Watford now. It was one of the poorest stories, to be fair, because we got him on a free. I think I got loads of players from Manchester United. I remember because I was more interested in Manchester United than anybody else, so I look at all the players. There you go. Got him. Didn't play that much. Plays for Watford though now. Not a bad player. Peter Lawson. Alright, okay. We're getting really, really close to the recent players. So he went to Copenhagen. Reece Hughes. Oh dear. What's happened to you, Reece? What has happened to you, Reece? What is going on there? He's gone backwards. The kid's gone backwards. Thomas Mallow. On loan, I think on loan from Atletico, yeah. Didn't really play that much. Now at Espanyol. Jack Harper. Everybody wanted to see Jack Harper. I think it's only right he plays for Wolves now. Not a bad team to be at. I think he looks like he's the main striker there as well. I'm going to put him down as Jack Harper. I'm going to put him down as a fav. Most of these players, yeah, they made some kind of mark on the club when they were actually here, but they didn't spend enough time here. And I'm just going to put that on silent. I apologise again. But talking about people who spent a long time here, Anton Learn. I think it's only right. It's only right to give him a better status. Anton Learn. I'll remember it. He's definitely an icon. Still plenty of things to do in this episode, so yeah, I hope you're not bored. Adam King, we talked about him. Benjamin Siegrist plays for the Arsenal. Oh, of course he went to Arsenal. Yeah, I remember that. Julian Barker only just been sold. Steve Killock. Don't remember him. Only played twice. That's probably why I don't remember him. But he stayed at Burnley all his career, which is quite nice to see. Then on the other side, we got Michael Bell, who got sold for 4 million. This is getting really, really recent now. Tom Youngs, Rob Layton, we've already seen. Fletcher, Mitchell Stevens, yes, we have seen him. Stuart Taylor, yep. John Mills, Edmondson Rouse, Sperandio, Thomas, Mills, Dryden, Hughes, Lawson. Yep, we've seen all them. Next season, 2020 to 2021. And you'll see some of the players that we've actually still got at the club now. Jake Softly just got sold. Alan Burke still at the club. I've actually now promoted him to the first team. There you go. Don't know how much game time he's playing, but he needs. I'm going to give him some game time to see if he actually grows in potential, because usually when you give him first team exposure, they grow quite well. Fran Abdelkader didn't play a lot for us, I remember. Trevor Bell on loan. Oh, Orlandini actually playing for Verona now. Isn't that amazing? But the one thing that I just can't get out of my head, right? He finally plays for Verona. Tremendous. But within the month, like I said, right, okay, you can play for Verona now. I don't want you on loan anymore. And to be fair, Verona didn't want to loan him out again. Within the month of with that agreement being made, Orlandini rejected a contract with Verona. Of course he would. So it looks like 2025 he might be gone. Will we be in for him? Yes, if he grows a bit more. Patrick Cobb gone to Bournemouth. We got him on a free from Man City. How good was that? Mamadou Sourdogo. Oh, yes. He plays for Burnley. What a guy. Jonathan Mateu plays for Middlesbrough. John Baptiste Mosier. He plays for Shrewsbury. Ogo Obi. Yeah, I think this is when we were pushing for the Premier League. Yes, I think this was the actual season that we got promoted to the Premier League, actually. Is it? 20? No. This is the first season in the I just can't remember. Puskás, he plays for Brentford now. Yeah. Oh, he got 20 in 20. That is worth something. George Puskás. So he went to Swansea for 2 million and then Brentford snapped him up. Ashley Dickens. Ashley, what the Dickens? He still plays for Sunderland. They're in the Championship. Danny Wright. He's still a free agent. Wow. You'd expect someone with them stats to be brought in. Actually, I think he's decreased a bit, but yeah. And then Chris Franklin, the legend that is. I'd have you know what? After I finished this episode, I'm going to go back and see what it was like when we bought him for 4.7 million. I think it was 4.2, but then the clauses moved it up to 4.7, didn't it? Right, on this side we've got Ryan Green. We've already seen him. Dennison, Pekwa Harper. Anybody there that we haven't clicked on? Cameron Humphreys. No, we've seen him. We have really covered all the bases here, haven't we? So if you guys wanted these players, then fucking I'm just showing you all of them. So this must have been the season that we got into the Premier League. Let's have a look. So yeah, Alberto Castro. We bought Alberto Castro so long ago, and finally, next episode will be his first game for the club. Oh my god. Mike Welsh. Oh, wow, yeah. He's now at Walkley after an impressive loan spell, it's got to be said. Jerkio. He's now at QPR. Corey Unsworth, of course, yes. We brought in Corey Unsworth on loan, and he got injured. And we didn't really play him at all. No, we literally didn't play him. Wow. That was useful. John Hurst has gone to Bournemouth for 9 million quid. Ronaldo went to Fulham, stays at Fulham. 1.9 million. I'm so pissed off at that. Trevor Bell, he is at Bury. Already covered him. Michael Bell, Harris Jones. In fact, actually, let's have a look at the information. No. Michael Bell and Trevor Bell are not related. There you go. Harris Julich. Yeah. Oh, Tedo. He's gone to Ajax. Oh, that is quite a nice thing. He's a decent player. I think he is a decent player. I'm glad that we've not bought him because Wakefield is quite a sensation. Leon White, that is a great signing, isn't it? At 3.6 million, he might actually play this year because of the high issues that we got in the new keeper. Zibnek Zizka still playing for the Chelsea under-21s. Actually, he might be available for cheap. Then again, he might not be. Park Sang-dyuk, actually, I think he's gone back to the Premier League. Yeah, he's gone to Southampton. So we'll be playing Park Sang-dyuk. And I think we've got the better of the prices here because Benfica bought him for nearly 9 million, then sold him for 5. So I think we've done all right there. And then Pisapia, sad to see him go. He'll do well at West Ham. No doubt he'll do well at West Ham. On the other side, is there any names that I haven't clicked on? Gavin Thurkel didn't play a single game for us, plays for the Accrington under-21s. That's not interesting. Josiah Thompson, still playing for us, under 21s. I don't know if he's going to grow into something. I might test him around in the cup games. Yeah, I'll test him in the cup games. There you go. That's that done. Job Van Leer. Oh my god, how good is he for an 18-year-old? What a purchase. 5 million quid. Seems like nothing now. Celestron, I mean, that's a sale and a half, that, at 6.5 million. Barker seen. George Williams has gone to Social for free. Perisinoto, still there. Michael Bell. Hector Tornos. How did we... Yeah, we bought him for 7.5 million and sold him for, what, 19? Michael Bell. Yeah, I think his valuation's more than $1 million now. 4.6. Excuse me. So seen him. Lloyd Reeves still at the club. Ramon Cecilio. There he is. Moshen Ibrahim. We're basically here now. And then Biagiotti. That guy. João Gonçalves. On a free from Everton. What a player. Eva Sanchez. There you go. Training him up as a striker now. Just making sure he's not a usual. He's comfortable in strike and midfield. On the other side, of course, Nick Thacker. He's a legend of the club. He's at Derby. And that's it. We have done. Oh, finally. Yes. Right. So that is the rundown of the whole history of transfers here. Wow. That was mad. Fair enough. So, let's go on to the second thing. And we're not doing it for all the players that have ever been at the club. I might do it in my spare time and then tell you later on. But we're going to go into the information. And we'll have a look at favoured teams. There you go, favourite club. So Michael Bell's got his as a favourite club. Biagiotti, no. Alan Burke, no, not yet. Castro, no. Obviously, I can understand that because he's not played for us. Del Porte, no, because he's not played. Julich, supporter of Liverpool, which is interesting. Lewis Dodd, he might have actually come straight from the youth academy of Liverpool, even though he's Danish. Lewis Dodd, not even a fan of Manchester United. That's strange. Alejandro Duran, not a fan of Barcelona. Chris Franklin, nothing there, but he is. He likes me, which is nice. João Gonçalves doesn't like Everton. Likes Roberto Mancini. Espanyol player. All right, okay. There's not a lot of players that actually favour us. Mind you, we can understand it because most of these players are very new to the club. Billy Wakefield, supporter of Walkley, obviously, because he came through our youth academy. Mike Welsh, centre-back. Leon White. Michael Bell. We've gone straight through. Right, under 21s. I'm presuming these will be more interesting. There'll be more Walkley supporters, yeah. So there. Byro International. Emerson Rouse doesn't have it. Matthew Jones, no. Ross Murray is a Walkley supporter. Then under 18s. There's any interesting players in the under 18s for you? Walkley supporter, there'll be a lot of Walkley supporters, I'm presuming. Celtic supporter, Stephen Wilson. Walkley supporter. And, wow, could be the next Paul Gascoigne. Holy shit, wow. Yes, lad. Yes, lad. That's what I'm talking about. Hopefully you don't drink as much as him. That's quite good. Well, there's actually not that many Walkley supporters, which is kind of understandable because yeah, it's just understandable. Yeah, fuck it, I don't know. It's understandable because we don't have really a big fan base. There you go. So now we're gonna go to World Football. World. There we go. And we're going to go top players. And the top player is playing for Real Sociedad. And he's a goalkeeper. Right. Neymar, still playing for Barcelona. Angel Correa. There you go. Marquinhos. Still a top player. Trying to find ourselves some... oh, there we go, a regen, finally. So, Gonzalo Pompey. What a name! Great name, son! He is on a lot of pounds per week. And he is ridiculous. He is absolutely ridiculous. Okay, nah. Joaquin Correa. Some spot-on names, isn't they? Luis Suarez. Lucas Silva. Malcolm. Nope, that's not a regen player either. Lucas Romero and Toni Kroos. I mean, I'm not going to touch them. Let's see the Ballon d'Or. It might not be the Ballon d'Or. It might be World Best Player, Worlds. Find it with me. Find it with me. Shit. Competitions. Oh, there we go. Right, FIFA Ballon d'Or, and well, it's been dominated by Messi all the time. So Robert Lewandowski got in one time at 3rd place. This guy is the first regen, I'm presuming. What the? Gonzalo Martinez was the 3rd best player in the world. That is interesting. Diego Costa. Juan Mata. Juan Mata's in there twice. Wow. Kevin De Bruyne. Plays for Wolfsburg. I might actually... Oh, yes. Let's do that. Let's throw Kevin De Bruyne. Oh, he is. He's at Man City. Right, I'll shut up. Yeah. There you go. Messi's just dominated. Completely dominated. Cristiano Ronaldo is a coach. Well, there you go. And I think Lionel Messi's still going at 36 years old. Not bad. So, what we got? We've done the best players. Let's have a look. We've had a look at all the players that have been at Walkley. Which players have Walkley as their favourite club? Anything else? I've just remembered that I have forgot something. And it is to look at the previous league winners of the top divisions and, well, I think everything in England, basically. So we are going to go history past winners. There you go. So Manchester United, the first time they've won it in 10 years. And what a story that was. Man City lost the title on the last day away against QPR. It's like a reverse Aguero moment. And if this happened in real life, I would have just cried out and been happy so much happy. Yeah, but looking back, City, Arsenal, a huge dominant spell of Chelsea, Arsenal, Liverpool, City. Chelsea actually won it 4 times in a row, which is the first time that that's happened for absolutely ages. Since well, has it happened before? Actually, has it happened before? Looks like it didn't. There you are. It looks like it hasn't happened before. So that's the first time in the Premier League's history, as the first division as well, that the team has won it 4 times on the bounce. So you might as well keep it at past league winners. The Championship is a massively different story. Walkley, of course, got up, was champions. We'll actually be facing Tottenham this season, which is nice. Bury will be playoff winners. There you go. Not bad at all. Basically, the ones down at the bottom, they're not going to be very interesting, but I'm just going to check if there's been like a... Say, for instance, League 2, you might get some strange teams actually going up. Say, for instance, like Rushden and Diamonds were champions of League 2. And now they're just... Yeah. Well, that was in real life. That was 2003. Hereford no longer exist either. It's a sad old world. But there's no real like surprising teams coming up. Chester, obviously, they came from the non-league, but they are backed with money. Let's go down. Wow, Bolton actually got to the conference. That is surprising. Anybody else? Carlisle went down. Hartlepool. No, this has been quite a regular save. North, nothing there. And South, nothing there. Okay. Let's have a look at the Champions League. Okay, that's not how you do it. European Champions Cup. Yeah. So the holders are Real Madrid. Past winners: Real Madrid, Atletico, Real Madrid, Bayern Munich, Chelsea, Bayern Munich, Chelsea, City, Real Madrid, Real Madrid. Okay, so I think Real Madrid have now got 13 Champions League titles. Fucking Brendan Rodgers. What is going on there? Oh, right. So, yeah, that's something. Leverkusen runner-up. That's quite a nice story. He's pretty decent, isn't he? Yeah. So we now got the German First Division, so we can have a look at that. Bayern Munich dominating as always, but there was a little spell. Clarence Seedorf is managing Dortmund. I don't know why the kits aren't in, because the kits should be in. Whatever. Mats Hummels, yeah. So that is the German First Division, and now Spain. Liga. Past winners: Real Madrid, Barcelona's had a bit of a spell. Yeah. And we got the Holland Dutch. Oh, no, Holland. It's fine. Eredivisie in Holland. History of past winners: Ajax, PSV, Feyenoord. Them three are the winners. Excuse me. French. Ligue 1. I'm presuming PSG has just look at that. Just look at that. PSG have oh god. Oh god. I've made these playable leagues now, so yeah. Should be more than that as history. Let's have a look. No, that's not the right one. Add remove leagues. Yeah. Oh, right, okay. Alright. So these will take a bit longer to settle in. But the others are already in. Can we actually... Oh, great. Okay, that's saved a bit of time. Past winners of the Portuguese League. Just been Benfica and Porto. Brazilian. I only added this simply because of all the Brazilian wonder kids that you get. Yeah, not bad. And Serie A is the last one, I think. Past winners, Juventus, Milan. Juventus, they have a decent player themselves. Let me try and find him. Hot prospect. Valero Telesforo. Wow. Fucking 19 years old. He blows that Matthew Jones out the water, doesn't he? I wish I could sign him, but you suggest it, and it's like it's that amount of money, which is ridiculous. So there you go. Finally, everything has been sorted out. Done. This has been Cutsy. Thank you for watching this episode. If you've enjoyed it, please give the video a like, and I will see you next time.